What's up, YouTube? So I have just snuck away from work a little early, and I just skipped going to the gym today because it's a new gun day. I just had a package show up, and I literally just opened the end of this up real quick. So let's see what we got here. If I can get it out. So have to look in there later for more. It is a CVA muzzleloader. You do not have to go through an FFL. And what it is, or what it's supposed to be, we'll find out if I got the right thing. Ordered a LR-X in 50 caliber CVA. Oh yeah, it's put together and everything. So it did come with the case that I just pulled it out in, but there was no box, which is kind of weird. Other videos I've seen, they ship it in a normal like CVA box, and it's actually broke down at that point. So I was kind of surprised to see a soft case in there. This is the collapsible ramrod. So the LR-X is long range extreme, I think is what it stands for. So I've been looking at getting the CVA, good lord, their names are hard, Acura V2 LR, which was the long range Acura. It was a 28-inch Bergara barrel. And yeah, I've been wanting to get one for a while now, and they just happened to have these LR-X's on sale the other day, and so I gave in a little while ago, actually, like a week ago, I can't remember, anyways, and I gave in and ordered one. So let's go ahead and reveal this. So this is the LR-X. Couple things: it is a 30-inch Bergara barrel with a threaded barrel. It does have the end on there, and it's tight. I was gonna pull it off really quick, but it's real tight. So this kit came with the Conus 3 to 10. I've never used a Conus scope, but I just figured I would go all in. Like I said, it was on sale, the complete package. I actually didn't even know it was coming with a sling, and it's actually got the quick detach clips that I prefer on a sling. So that's cool. So this is a break action muzzleloader. So you would load your primer in here in the end. It is ambidextrous, right? They've got a little pin right here on the hammer that extends it out. You can remove it, swap it sides. Hold on, I'm gonna move this soft case. It is sliding off my lap here. But you can move that to the other side, and then your brake is just here on the bottom, which is nice, right? It makes it so it is basically an ambidextrous rifle without really being anything real fancy. My wife is left-handed, so that is kind of cool. Now, one thing on this that I really like, that is your fore end pops off with just a quick detach button, and then by breaking this, there we go, your whole barrel removes. So I do a lot of backpacking, and you know, I like the idea of this because if I decided to backpack during, we're back together, if I decided to do a backpack muzzleloader hunt, which I don't usually do, I usually do smaller day hikes, but if I ever decided to, got the opportunity to, it was a good option for the hunt. I don't want to pack in with this giant gun. I mean, right, like I can't even get the whole gun in frame. There we go. If I sit just like this, I could get the whole gun in frame. So I don't want to pack in with this giant gun. My other muzzleloader is a CVA Wolf. It is actually the weapon I've taken the most animals with by far. Like, even though I hunt with a bow most of the time, I've taken way more with my muzzleloader. Both of these are in 50 caliber. I wanted to get this in 50 caliber because I already have a bunch of stuff for 50 cal, cleaning rods, extra ram rods, all sorts of stuff. So that is the reason I wanted a 50 cal, but I also had heard a lot of rumors they were having some quality control issues with 45 cals. So that was just a bonus for me. So it does have the soft grip, I don't know what you'd call it, this black section on here. Sorry the lighting's not great. It was either kind of dark or completely just blasted with sun because it's super clear outside. So hopefully everything shows up here. It does have an adjustable comb on the stock. I will have to play with that, get that adjustment. Like I said, this one came with the scope, which is not mounted flat. I can tell you already that scope is twisted. I'm going to have to do some adjustments there. Already was kind of planning on truing everything up, checking it, adjusting it for my eyes, but you'd think that at least get it adjusted straight from the get-go, but hey, whatever. It does, like I said, came with the little claw. I'm sure this is a claw. I don't see a oh yes, yeah, I don't see a tag on it anywhere, but it looks just like the claw style slings. It does have the quick detach. It does have the soft touch up here. So it is supposed to have nitride coated internal on the barrel, if I remember correctly, and then it's Cerakoted external. One thing I've had lots of problems with on my other gun is just corrosion. Muzzleloaders are just super dirty. They're kind of hard to get clean. It's a struggle. So I was really excited about this. And then, like I said, it is a 30-inch Bergara barrel. My other one's a 24, 26-inch barrel, and I just want a longer barrel to try and reach out there a little further. That 20, it might be a 24-inch barrel. Either way, my other gun shoots really good. It really does, but once you start reaching out there, I mean, that thing you're just losing a ton of performance, I feel like. And I could be wrong. My dad has a 28-inch barreled rifle that seems to outshoot mine with less quality powders and less quality bullets, and he just seems to outperform my gun a little. I just assume that extra 4 inches of barrel is what's giving him really that big bonus. I do Blackhorn 209. I'm shooting Barnes 290s, I believe. I believe they're 290 grain TMZs. Anyways, I use a powder scale. I measure every load to the grain, and my dad will throw in some pellets and a couple power belts and send it. It's how I was shooting muzzleloaders for a long time, and I started looking into it. I would take a pellet that had been rattling around in my backpack, set it on a scale, and it could be 5 grains different than another pellet, and I felt like I could get a lot better performance by being more accurate, right? It does have a couple other features. It does have an adjustable trigger, which is something I'm super excited about. I do not know how, I mean, I don't know exactly what poundage it's set at, but it's pretty damn light. Yeah, that is pretty light. I don't know what it's set at. I'll probably leave it close to where it's at. Sorry, I was looking at all the extra tags they got hanging off this thing all over the place. They got tags, stickers. What is this? Oh, nitride, rust proofing process, CVA. This one was a Bergara barrel. Yeah, Bergara barrel sticker. This one's just saying all the, Acura Extreme Long Range. And then this one is upside down. Trigger adjustment screw. Oh, is right here. So, one other thing of note, I did pull it out in the beginning. It is the one thing that kind of worries me the most with this setup. It's really the only hesitation I had with it is the ramrod. So, all the big performance, long range, accurate, whatever shooters were saying that, hey, that ramrod hanging off there is screwing up your accuracy, it's affecting accuracy, which I believe it. I just don't know if I believe that a normal shooter is going to notice that, myself included. But I can tell you what, there's going to be a lot of people that lose this. Drop a ramrod, forget to take it. It was my biggest hesitation. However, I've been trying to think of it. It looked like in the picture it had MOLLE on the back, which it kind of does. Kind of has MOLLE, but I thought about just taking some webbing around the stock maybe and mounting this to the stock. I don't know. It would be kind of obnoxious the way they have it. It's a lot bigger package than I thought, so I have never had my hands on this gun in person. I bought it purely off of, I was planning to get the V2 LR, and then this came out, and I thought, well, I want it, so I bought it. So, yeah, super interested to try it out. Like I said, I'm already going to have to make some changes. That scope is super, I don't think you'll be able to see it in the screen, but it is super cocked to the right. Maybe I shouldn't say super, but if I can see it with my eyes, it is far from level. But yeah, I'm super excited to do some testing with this. I'll get some videos out with it. I am going to practice, once I get it all zeroed, I'm going to take this off and break this gun in between every shot, solely to see if it does affect performance. Taking it apart, right, if it's going to affect my zero, I should say, because that was one other concern. I have a Rossi rifle that breaks apart this exact same way, other than it's not a quick detach up here, it's just a twist knob. But I've shot it a ton and I've never noticed a big change in accuracy breaking it apart like that, so I don't think it will. But it is one thing that, you know, just something I thought of. It is supposed to be a super quick removable breech. Oh yeah. So I just turned that by hand, can pull the whole breech out. And then, like I said, it does have the threaded end. So CVA sells a muzzle brake, as well as a couple other companies out there. LRC is a local company. He makes muzzleloader brakes and really high-end, high-performance muzzleloaders. And what's the other one? Anarchy Outdoors or something like that makes a muzzle brake as well. So the LRC and the CVA are 3 and 9 muzzle brakes, so it's going to blow out away from you. The Anarchy one is a full port, so it's going to just, I mean, it's supposed to dissipate that smoke really fast. I don't think I'm going to put on a brake for two main reasons. One, it's already a 30-inch barrel. Two, pouring powder into a muzzleloader. If I've got a big giant brake, I now have to have a funnel to get all my powder down through there, so it's not spilling out through the brake. I don't know about on the full port if you would actually need the Anarchy full port. I don't know if you'd need a funnel or if it would go down through pretty good. But I'm just not going to risk taking the time to have to pack, you know, now I've got to pack a ramrod, and now I've also got to pack a funnel. You know, this right here is already going to take a lot longer for reloading than I really love the idea of. Like I said, this is easily the largest concern I have is with this here. So I will pull it out real quick. Sorry, should have thought of this earlier, but it's carbon fiber, pops together really quick. Does have, it looks like a threaded end, so I can swap it out for the Barnes end so that it fits the Barnes bullets better. I can't, I'm pretty sure that is. I'll play with that more. It does have the, what do they call that, palm saver. So, like I said, little worried with this. You know, I thought about just taking this and strap it to the bottom of my bino harness, not pack that thing. Could have this in a cargo pocket. On my Kafar backpack, I carry the mini pocket. This could fit in there. I have lots of ideas for where I could put this. More than likely, I'm going to buy a second one of these. The price tag might be painful. I haven't even looked. But I just, having an extra one of these may be a lifesaver. I also have spare ramrods. spare CVA ramrods, and yeah, they're not collapsible, but I may take, if I'm going backpacking, I may take one and just slide it in the sleeve next to my tripod or my spotting scope or somewhere so that I have a backup. Especially, you know, this collapsible ramrod is completely new to me. I don't know if it's necessarily new to the muzzleloading world, but I don't know how that's going to stand up strength-wise. So, yeah, I am going to probably pack a spare while I do a lot of these tests and hunting, and just till I'm feeling pretty good about it. Yeah, the little kit it comes with is kind of handy. Like I said, it's got like belt loops here. I thought it was actually more of a molly, but I guess you could run a belt loop through there, mount it on your hip. This clip I thought might be worth using, but it's about that hard to remove. I could bump that on a tree and lose this super easy, so I can tell you right now I already don't trust that. And that's simply, I was getting it out of the box and it snagged and popped loose. I was like, yeah, no, not gonna trust that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that. Just that weak of a button on there is just kind of ridiculous. I mean, come on, you bump against a tree, and if you're not paying attention, that's gone. So, like I said, easily my biggest concern is a collapsible ramrod. I don't know if it's going to make the biggest difference in this gun as far as actual accuracy, but I wanted to try it. And like I said, I am not afraid to pack a spare ramrod or buy a second one of those to leave in the truck or take two with me. I'm not afraid at all to do that. Anyways, there's a super long video, Acura LR-X. I am going to go ahead and get all these stickers removed, probably swab the barrel real quick, level out my scope real quick, adjust my cheek comb, and try and get this shot either tonight or maybe tomorrow. I'll probably shoot it tonight though, let's be honest. So anyways guys, I will talk to you later. I will keep you guys updated on this gun. Last thing, I am going to throw this out there real quick. Reason I got this, other than I wanted a longer barrel. So I currently have a multi-season deer tag, which is a 3-season deer tag, technically 4 for my unit. I can hunt archery, muzzleloader, early rifle, late rifle. Utah allows inlines, allows scopes, everything. If they went back to pouch and round ball, I would be all for it. I think these are cheating, honestly. But I don't know, when it comes to the muzzleloader, I'm going to take every advantage I can get. And I know that's kind of weird for me to say when I'm out hunting with a recurve during archery season. You know, compound can outshoot my old patch and round ball that I used to hunt with, that I started hunting with. And yet I've got this for our muzzleloader for rifle, and then I'm hunting with a stick. I don't know, it is how it just works out in my brain, I guess. But there are some other states that allow this gun to be legal, and I just feel like rifle seasons are super crowded, and I'm hoping muzzleloader in other states might increase my draw odds, as well as lessen the amount of people I'm competing with. I don't know, I haven't looked into it that much. I really bought it personally just for Utah. I currently can hunt multi-season elk, which is 3 seasons, and like I said, I currently have a multi-season deer tag for this year and next year. It's a dedicated deer. I'm guaranteed 3 years, and I can kill a deer for 2 of those 3 years. And I didn't kill one last year because I just had a ton of stuff going on. So yeah, we've got to kill 2 deer in the next 2 years, and I've got 4 seasons to do it. So we're taking this out, guaranteed. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to shut this off, go ahead and look this over a little more, and get it ready to shoot.